What if everything we know about time is completely wrong? Imagine for a moment that time isn't just a straight line moving from past to future. What if time itself has three dimensions, just like space? A groundbreaking new theoretical model shaking the very foundation of physics by suggesting that time might be far more complex than we ever imagined. And the predictions it makes are not just mind-blowing, they could change everything we know about the universe, reality, and even our own existence. Brace yourself, because once you hear this, you'll never look at time the same way again. For centuries, we've lived under the assumption that time is a single, continuous dimension flowing forward like an unstoppable river. You're born, you live, and you move inexorably toward the future. But now, some physicists are daring to suggest something radical. What if, just like space has height, width, and depth, time also has multiple axes? You could theoretically move forward and backward, not just in the way we perceive time, but sideways or even diagonally in temporal dimensions we can't yet comprehend. This isn't science fiction. It's a serious mathematical model that's currently being debated in the highest circles of theoretical physics. At the heart of this theory is a concept called tritemporal dimensionality. Imagine standing at a crossroads not of roads, but of time itself. Instead of one timeline stretching ahead of you, there are infinite possible timelines branching in all sorts of temporal directions. Think of space. You can walk north, south, east, or west. Now imagine being able to do the same with time. This model proposes that what we perceive as the flow of time is merely our limited experience of one single axis in a much larger temporal landscape. Here's where things get seriously wild. The equation suggests that events don't just happen in a strict order, but are interconnected across multiple time dimensions. That means an event in one temporal direction could influence something in another, effectively creating feedback loops between different timelines. In simple terms, what happens in your future could subtly influence your past in a way that's completely invisible to our current understanding of physics. Cause and effect become entangled across multiple layers of time. The future might not just be something we move toward, it could be something that actively shapes our present. One of the most intriguing predictions of this model is the potential explanation for some of the universe's biggest mysteries. For example, dark energy, the mysterious force accelerating the expansion of the universe, might not be energy at all. It could be the result of interactions between different time dimensions. When matter shifts or vibrates along one temporal axis, it could create observable effects in another, which to us appear as mysterious forces or unexplained phenomena. Of course, all of this is speculative, rooted deeply in theoretical mathematics and untested models. But history shows that today's crazy idea often becomes tomorrow's accepted science. Remember when the idea of curved spacetime sounded ridiculous before Einstein proved it? Or when quantum mechanics sounded like fantasy before it became the backbone of modern technology? Right now, physicists are looking for ways to test this idea. They're analyzing data from gravitational wave detectors, cosmic background radiation, and particle accelerators, searching for anomalies that could be fingerprints of higher time dimensions. If evidence starts to emerge, it could unlock an entirely new era in physics, one that makes even the breakthroughs of Einstein and Hawking look like just the beginning. So what does this mean for us? If time really has three dimensions, then reality is far more flexible and dynamic than we ever imagined. The limits we place on what's possible on the flow of life, the concept of destiny, and the nature of existence may be nothing more than the shadows of a far grander reality we've only just begun to glimpse. Think about it. Every choice you make, every chance encounter, every unexplained feeling could all be influenced not just by what's behind you or what's ahead, but by forces moving sideways through the dimensions of time itself. Our understanding of fate, free will, and the universe might need a total rewrite. The question isn't just whether time has three dimensions. The real question is what happens when we finally figure out how to navigate them. Are we on the verge of discovering not just how the universe works, but how to move through it in ways no human has ever imagined? If this blew your mind as much as it blew ours, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Beyond Stars, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey into the deepest mysteries of the universe.